The Jess Address is back. You're listening to Jess at IPL Radio, and it has been a few months since I've been on air, and I am excited to be back here. And straight off, I'm joined by two amazing people, Amira and Kim from Rumble in Rocko. Thanks for joining me and being my first guest back for 2024.
Thank you. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Quite welcome.
Yeah, I'm happy to be back here. I didn't think I was going to come back, but then everyone was messaging me going, when are you coming back? And I thought, you know what? It's not about me. It's about giving an opportunity for you guys to come and talk about what you're doing in the community. And straight away when I was on Facebook, I saw that you have an event coming up and I wanted to know all about it. And it's Rumble in Rocko, and you have partnered with Share the Dignity. Tell me more about it.
So we met Sonia from Share the Dignity at our last fundraiser for the crew. We were dropping off our donations from our food drive and met Sonia at the crew and just decided that would be our next fundraiser. So it's on March 16th, which is this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yep, from 5 p.m. behind Dome Rockingham.
So what will we expect to see at this event? Because Rumble in Rocko, now I know what it's all about, but tell our listeners what Rumble in Rocko is all about.
So Rumble in Rocko might have an unusual name, but it's a car club for everyone of all ages across the spectrum for all sorts of cars. So we're not selective in any cars we use. So on the Saturday night, there'll be a gathering of like-minded people with their motor cars, showing them off as we do, because they're pretty special to us. And we love getting people down there and having a look and saying wonderful things about our cars because it makes us feel a lot better. But as a community club, it's about how do we support the community, and that's where we saw the opportunity. We Share the Dignity, linked in with Crew Rockingham as well. So, yeah.
I love the fact that you just have to be car proud.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've got it, and there's a lot of people, and that's how you've created community, is that if someone loves their car, they want to find like-minded people to talk to about that. Tell me, how big is Rumble in Rocko now?
We are now at over 400 members.
400?
Yep. And
wow.
we turned 3 this month.
3 years old?
Yep.
And tell me, where did the relationship come with partnering with not-for-profits?
We just want to help local charities within Rockingham. That's our base. We want to support everyone within Rockingham. We have that many members now. We thought we might as well put them to use and help out where we can.
Yeah. So it's basically about community. It's when we were a very young club, it was a decision made quite consciously that we're a community club. We're about community. Mm-hmm. So it's about supporting community, and our community is Rockingham and some other southern suburbs, obviously. So we have members from all around the state. But
you're bringing people to Rockingham, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is a great thing about your club.
Yep.
And then you're creating community in that. People are celebrating Rockingham. Mm-hmm. What locations do you use around Rockingham? Because I believe the event coming up is at Dome.
Yeah, so we have 2 meets a month. So one's a Saturday night behind Dome Rockingham, and one's a Sunday morning at the old Port Kennedy Bunnings car park.
And this one coming up is Dome Rockingham?
Yes.
And there'll be a selection of cars. But not only that, how are you partnering with Share the Dignity? Tell me a little bit more about this fundraiser.
So we have created some pink shirts, and on the front it says Rumble in Rocko.
You're rocking one now, and it
Rumble
looks awesome.
Rumble in Rocko shares the dignity. And on the back we have some sponsors. So we've got some local people and not so local people that have sponsored after us to create the shirts. They've donated money to us to pay for the shirts, and in turn means we can donate more money to Share the Dignity.
Where do I get one of these? I think I want one.
So all the shirts at the moment are at Auto Pro Rockingham. They're $40, and then Saturday I'll pick them up and I'll bring them to our meet so you can purchase them at the meet.
Well, guess where I'm going after the show today.
We can come to the meet on Saturday night
I
as well.
will
Bring
be
the family
coming.
down.
You know what? I'm definitely coming down because I like cars myself. Yeah. And, you know, what a celebration in Rockingham is that we get to look at all the different cars around here and how people absolutely love them and treat them well. Tell me a little bit about your car, Anira.
Well, I have a 1969 Volkswagen Beetle.
Yep.
Her name is Eddie. I've had her for 5-6 years this month. She's my little beastie.
Kim?
Well, I've got a couple. I've got a 1977 mini panel van, straight in built.
A mini panel van?
A mini panel van. You'll see it around occasionally.
That is unique.
It's a blue one, and I also got a 1964 Ford Fairlane.
Can I ask what do people say most when they come up and meet your car? What's its name?
Eddie. Eddie.
Do people ask that question, or do they go straight for what's under the hood?
No, they just like how she looks because she's a bit different. She's not perfect and shiny. She's rusty and crusty. Oh, my God.
There was some hand gesturing going on here.
Yeah.
People can't see that at home, but yep.
No, she's a bit different. She's got lots of talking points on her, but she's going through a bit of a change this year, so she's going to look a little bit different.
Yes.
Yes.
I think the thing is everyone's got a different view of what they see in cars.
Yep.
Some see the body and the beauty and the paint, and others see the motor. And kids. And kids are the important one. Kids come up with dads, and it's a great project for mums and kids and dads and kids to get involved because it does involve family.
Yeah, it does.
You know, and you can get out and meet great people, as we do with the club.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some fantastic people in there that help and just want to help.
Yeah.
But they love their cars.
Yeah, they certainly do.
And a lot of people see, when they look at a car, they go, oh, my God, I used to have one of those when I was younger. I learned to drive in one of those, or my mum had one of those. So it brings back memories for people too.
And that importance of people being able to relate to one another and start a conversation, you know, in a place where people can feel very lonely, your club brings an opportunity for people to come together and relate on a level it's just about cars.
Yeah, and you got it in one. As we know, there's been changes to everything, so there are those lonely people around that can come and just engage because they've got an interest and then become involved and all of a sudden start speaking where they haven't before, which is great and it's fantastic. You know,
and make friends.
And make friends.
Yeah.
And I must admit, everyone I've ever met's always owned a Mini as their first car. But don't go and find one now. They're great little cars.
Yeah. How do people become a part of your club? It's obviously why you have grown and you've got 400 members, but you obviously have room for more.
Yes, we are non-discriminative. We're not capping our members. You can join us via the website, so you can go to rumblingrocko.com.au, click on the join tab and join online, which is the easiest way to do it, or you can come and see us at any of our meets, fill out a membership, pay your $40 for the year and you're a member.
And some of the things we offer is like the concessions for classics, which allows people with older cars, pre-1990, to get them licensed a lot cheaper and insured a lot cheaper through their own companies. So it does save them money.
Well, that's important, yeah.
And it allows, if you've got more than one car, you know, it gives you that ability to be able to love another car.
Yeah, I've had a couple of members
Have
come
you
up
got
to us.
room in your heart to love another?
I've had a couple of members come up to me and say, I'm so glad you're around. They go, we were thinking we had to sell our cars because we couldn't pay for the registration. So they put their cars on concessions for classics, which brings down their rego to 25%, and now they're able to keep their cars because they're not
that's the
paying
thing.
so
If
much.
you've got a classic car, you're very rarely driving it unless it's to events like you're holding, so that they can showcase it, because that's really what you want to do. Pride and joy out there for everyone else to admire, and you know, the ability to pay insurance all year round when you're using it maybe twice a month is really, really important. Now, look, all of what you do couldn't have happened without the support of your community and businesses. Can we talk a little bit about those businesses that are reaching out and supporting you?
Yes, so we've got Auto Pro Rockingham, who have been with us since the beginning.
And got to get down and get those shirts.
Yes.
$40, did you say they were? Yep.
Yep, and all of the profits from those shirts go towards...
100%?
Yep.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, so I worked out last night, I think it's about $19 per shirt.
Yeah,
Goes
awesome.
straight to them. So Auto Pro Rockingham, they've been a massive supporter for us. They've always given us help with every fundraiser that we've done. They also are the location for our show and shine every year. Show and Shine Panel and Paint as well, who have also been with us since the beginning, always very giving to us and helping us out with our fundraisers. Genie Exhaust, they've been an amazing sponsor for us since 2022. They first started with us with our second Rumble and Shine, donating and supporting a prize. Tam's Tam Bakes Cakes. Andy and Tam are actually both brand new members, and they've dived in head first and decided, we're getting involved in that.
Love that. When a business sees, that's not necessarily a marriage, cars and cakes, but you know what? You can.
Yep.
You can marry that, and I love the fact that they're jumping in. What are they called? Tam Bakes Cakes.
Yes, and she's now got a new store, and I hope I get this right. It's in Beelia.
Yep.
And we've actually had 2 more local businesses. Woolworths Rockingham are going to be donating towards us, and Terry White Chemist Rockingham as well.
Well, they're large organisations. Yes. It kind of means what you're doing is really making an impact, and I love that.
Look, we're also looking for further sponsors and donations right through, and we're supporting Rockingham. So Rockingham's our core area of support. So what we try to do is, and again with Share the Dignity and other ones that we use, they're localised to Rockingham, they stay in Rockingham, the product stays in Rockingham. It supports those down on their luck and those who need a hand.
Yeah. And look, there's 3 not-for-profits that you've supported in the last, you're 3 this year.
Yes.
Yeah. Bark is one.
Yep, that was our first one. Yep.
And then you went The Crew, which is also a local organisation. So you actually really are feeding the Rockingham community and really helping with homelessness.
Yep.
And Share the Dignity. You were telling me some information about that outside, which I didn't know. Do you want to share that again?
Yeah, so I spoke with V on Saturday night, and she shared a bit of information that I didn't know. Whatever is donated to us in Rockingham stays within Rockingham. So it benefits every woman within Rockingham.
So are you asking for donations, like physical money donations, or are you asking for women's care products to be brought down and donated to you?
Not so much money. Yep. So you'll be donating money by buying a shirt, which is also advertising our local businesses and advertising Share the Dignity.
Yep.
But we're also asking you to bring down an old handbag full of brand new sanitary items, and that will be donated and distributed within Rockingham.
And to all the women out there, if you like mine, you've been into your cupboard, there's many old handbags that are just sitting there that could do with some purpose.
Yep.
Go down to the chemist, Terry White Chemist, and fill it up with products that you think will help another woman, and then, pass that on, because...
Go down to see Jamie at Terry White's and say, hey, this is what it's for. So he's the main man down there.
Yep.
And a great guy, so supporting us, and hopefully we find, as I say, further support from businesses around Rockingham.
As I said, I'm a follower of what you guys do. I have been to a couple of your events behind Rockingham there, and I love the fact that you are really making an impact in your community. Don't fall off your chair, Kim. New studio, hold on tight. Look, thank you so much for coming in and sharing that. We're going to put this video, obviously, on all streams so that we can make sure that we get as many people down there as possible. We want people to come and engage with you guys, love the cars like you do, and you never know, there may be that one person that wants to be a part of it. Is there anything else you want to share before we go?
Yes, I've got one more thing. So I just want to give a shout out to the company that I actually work for, Western Edge Motorcycles. Though they're not involved with this event, they have been involved in all of our previous events, and they're also happy for people to come down to our shop and have a chat to me about becoming a new member.
Yes.
And if you're not able to make it to the event, you can donate your products and to Western Edge Motorcycles, so you can drop them off to me and I'll bring them along on Saturday night. If
people want to get in contact with you and can't get to the store, there's other ways and means. It's the way I contact you, through social media, which is Rumble in Rocko Inc.
Yep.
Is there any other way? We got Instagram. Do we have other ways to contact you? Do you have...
The Facebook page is the easiest one. All of our committee members are on there as admins, so one of us will get back to you, or you can email us at club@rumbleandrocko.com.au.
Yeah. Excellent.
And just another thing, on Saturday night, for those who need it, there'll be a coffee van there
as well.
Baked
and Loaded. She's also a local lady.
Yeah.
Again, supporting locals. So.
Yes.
Yeah. Baked and Loaded makes some really good, delicious treats for you to eat.
If you're on a donut, don't come. On a diet, don't come.
Yeah. Or if you are, just limit yourself to the coffee.
Yes. Yes.
Or if you don't care about diets.
Yeah.
You don't care about donuts. Out of here, Kim.
Yeah.
Out of here. We all care about donuts.
Yes. Donuts are life.
Yeah. thanks so much for joining us. You'll be back because you've got other events coming through the year, and we want to be a part of it.
Yep.
As I said, IPL. Not for profit. Maybe future we can work together and maybe get down there so that we can have a radio show down there and really talk about the nitty gritty when it comes to cars.
Yep, that'd be great.
That'd be a fantastic idea because, as Anira indicated, we also do a Sunday morning run where we'll usually try to get somewhere, and that's run out at the old car park at Bunnings in Port Kennedy.
Yep.
For people to come down. So that's a good one for the family on a Sunday morning to get out, go for breakfast over the road, a coffee, come and look at the cars.
And we need to get out.
And you don't even have to own a cool car. If you just want to look at cool cars, just come down.
Yeah.
Bring your dog. We love patting all the dogs. I love patting all the dogs. So, yeah, come down. Just you don't even have to have a car. Just come down and enjoy everyone else's.
Yeah.
You've heard it this Saturday outside of Dome. What time? 5 p.m. Come down just out the back of Dome, Rockingham. There's a huge big car park there. You're going to see some pretty awesome machines out the back there. And bring those old handbags full of women's products for Share the Dignity. I'm looking forward to making sure that you guys do well. I'll be down there. Come and say hello.
Yep.
You're listening to Jess on IPL Radio, and we're joining the Taylor Swift vibe because everyone's into it at the moment. Oh, whoop-de-doo, Kim says. This is Cruel Summer.